This is Hachzik Moser Chovos Halevavos, Art Scroll, page 148, as we continue in the fourth chapter. And we're in the middle of discussing the three areas in which HaKadosh Baruch Hu gives you your money for. And we're up to the third area. Says the Chovos Halevavos, Vashlishi. And the third area that your money is supposed to be used for, Terev Kinyan, is your money, which is supposed to be cash, that you get money, you have assets. This is money that Hashem gives a person that is not for a te'elis of an adam. It's not going to give you any benefit. You're not going to need it for yourself, nor is this money that should be used to support others, but rather, v'ushaymer alav. Rather, what is this money? This is money that He's watching over, v'noitzer alav, and protecting, ad asher yerishenu lezulasai, until you give it to someone else, oisha avin menu, or lose it from it. So the third type of money, the third avenue you're supposed to be using your money for, is not for people. It's to hold on to it until someone else will benefit from it. So finally, now that we know the three types of income, or the three avenues that you're supposed to use your income for, explains the Chovos Halevavos. So now that we know what you're supposed to do, what is the sachal? What does the fool think? The fool thinks, all the money that Hashem has given me is for me. Is for myself, for my own indulgences. And therefore, he wants more and more money. So he works more to get more money. And he puts in more ishtadlus, more effort to attain that money. And he keeps the cash and he hoards the cash. However, this extra money is really not yours at all. He might even be saving the money for his wife's future husband. He might be nifter, his wife will remarry, and she's going to get the cash. Ulahargoy, or maybe Rahman al-Islan, someone's going to kill him, and that person is going to take all his money. And he might even be doing all this hard work for whom? The Gadol Shebesainav, the person he hates the most. That's the person that's going to get his cash. Vashlishi. And the third mistake, the third error, that in truth, he gives the money he's supposed to. He gives his spouse, he gives his family, he gives his workers. As Hashem has decreed. But he says, remember, you owe me. I gave you the money. I supported you. I made you have what you have. Ki'ilu, as if. As if he was the one that actually is giving him the cash. And as if he is the source of such a kindness. And he wants, you should thank me, you should praise me, you should be indebted to me for all the wonderful goodness that I have done to you. And you should be submissive to me because of it. And therefore he becomes arrogant. And his heart becomes proud and conceited. And he neglects to do what? To thank Hashem for allowing him to be the vehicle. You're just the vehicle to give the cash to that person. And he thinks, if I don't give them, they're not going to have, because I'm the one giving them. And he feels, if I don't give them, I'm going to have the money for myself. And if not for the fact that I'm so generous, they would not have any money. But in reality, he is the ani. Asher yiga larik ba'olam hazeh. He's toiling larik for naught, for nothingness, for vanity in this world. V'yasit schar leilam haba, and via his actions, and via his attitude, he's losing his world to come. And finally, says the Chovos Halevavos, v'hamaschal, that's the sachal, that's the fool. What does the wise man do? V'hamaschel noig b'shleishes apanim. He conducts himself in these three areas, in these three avenues, in the way that is true for the Torah and for the worldly. That he gets his income only in the right ways. And he realizes that it's only meant not only for himself, but rather to give to those who are dependent upon him. And finally, he doesn't feel that they are indebted to him, as he is only the vehicle to give him that cash. And via acting in this appropriate manner, what happens? He has confidence in his income, his assets, all come from Hashem. He is bitachon, that Hashem is giving that which he needs for the right reasons to give to the right people. He is stronger than his bitachon in those that he already has, meaning the fact that he has money in the bank doesn't mean anything to him, because he knows it's all coming from the same source. The reason is he doesn't rely on his own money, because he doesn't know, is that money for myself? Is that money for someone else? Therefore, there's no reason to be conceited, to be haughty over it. So why does he toil? And you know what he gets? He's going to get honor in this world. And he's going to get reward in the next world. Hashem praiseworthy is the man who fears Hashem. Ad Saifa, as we see for that whole capital, tell him. So we see the attitude. One has to do the ishtadlus. But what's the ishtadlus for? For why are we working? What is the attitude when we support in the right way? We'll pick up from here in the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.